Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside, and welcome to this lovely Sunday September just morning. And what a beautiful day it is too. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to show the next phase of the Class 50. As you can see, she's now got the top coat now of the BR Blue. That's now finished. I've put 7 coats of the BR Blue on, and that's the final 7th coat, and I must admit it's looking pretty good. Very pleased with it. It's rayon match spray rather than the paint, which I was going to airbrush the whole lot, but I saw the spray and I thought I'll give that a go, and I have to admit it's a very nice spray too. So I'm happy with that. So the next thing to do, I shall let all that lot harden off for about 3 days or so, which would take me up to Wednesday, which is my day off, and then I'll be able to mask it up and spray the yellow on the front, the yellow warning panel, which will go, because it's the early one, it will only be like that much around here, around the windscreen and on the front, rather than right away back to here, as it was on the refurb. Looking at the hundreds of living photographs I've looked at and downloaded, there are so many variations of colour on the Class 50. It's primarily to do with the roof. Apart from the yellow warning, there's 3 versions of the yellow warning. And the early one, as I say, has just got the small part around the side window here and going along here, and then the latter versions had black going around the windscreen. But it was the roof which was the one which had the most variation. Some were in the blue like this, which is the way I'm doing it, which was the early iteration. Others had white or cream, others had black, and obviously by the time it's weathered it comes out looking pretty black anyway, no matter what colour you did it. So the choice I've made is as from the factory, which is blue roof, blue, completely blue really, plus the yellow front and back. I've now added all the body extras, i.e. these lifting bolts here. There is some handbrake levers which go on as well, but I will put those on last because they're like a silver colour, and they protrude as well, and they're going to get easily knocked off all the time I'm still messing around with the body, so I should be putting those on last. So next stage will be the painting of the yellow at the front and the other end, and then after that really means all the painting's done, the spraying anyway, and then I can concentrate on the glazing and the interior. I've already painted up all the ancillaries, the electrical hookups, etc., the hoses, the coupling, buffers, they're all complete, ready to put on, but I won't put those on obviously until the yellow panelling is done. And then once all that is done, then it's a case of putting the transfers on, the numbers, the name along here, which I've got to get yet, and then when that's all done, it's time for weathering. So still probably a good 4 to 6 weeks left, I would think, because this is taking, as I thought, the longest period is doing the body work. I've spent a long time doing the body work, as you know, trying to get all the fillers out, but it's been worth it because I think it's looking good. So let's lift the camera up and we'll take you around it. So hopefully you can't see any join lines running through that side of the body shell where it meets the roof. That's now all disappeared, and likewise along with the top canopy and down by the side of the door. That join was an absolute nightmare because it is so near the door edge. Don't know if you can see, but that is the door here, that line running down here, and about 2 millimeters away is the join for the cab to the body shell, and to fill that and not fill the gap in the door was a nightmare. But harder than that was actually not sanding the door down. But taking it carefully and easily, then I got there in the end, and just using a fine blade, like the back edge of a scalpel, I was just very, very gently stroking the paint out of the, not the paint, sorry, the filler out of the door frame edge, and it's come out looking okay. Had a bit of a nightmare with the grill on the top there. That was not easy, believe me. That went on twice. I put it on first time, and it didn't fit. And I did it probably about 3 or 4 dry fits to it, and it seemed to fit fine. But of course, as soon as I glued it, then it decided not to fit. But I got there in the end. Yeah, so that's about it really. The smoke unit is now connected up. I bought a ESU lock programmer, and I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to do that. And it's a bit difficult because I have no experience of an ESU lock program, and I have no experience of coding up a smoke unit. So I'm right at the bottom of the ladder as regards learning that, but I will get there. So that's to do, but that can be separate from the body. That's not an issue. So we're getting there. And hopefully, if I start her up, and those of you who have to turn their volume down, hopefully you won't have to, because I've turned the volume down on the decoder so that it's not quite so loud. But I'm hoping that you will notice the difference. So let's switch her on. Now you won't get the whine because she's already switched on. I'll pop the camera on the deck, and if I lift the front up, then I should be able to get the wheels spinning as I can increase the speed. I tilted her up too much then, I think. Let's stop it. Looks. I say there's lots of detail to go on that yet. Obviously the interior as well, lights. ground is not very even. Let's try it back the other way. Hopefully that's not booming your ears out. It does sound better actually, a bit quieter. Anyway. Okay, so that's the Class 50 update, and I will now be doing a proper Lakeside update later on. So that will be coming in sometime this evening, yeah, that should be early evening by the time I get it up. So bye for now, hope you enjoyed that, and I will speak to you again a bit later. Bye for now. Bye.